Hey guys, how are you doing today? Well, usually we don't try to feed the narcissists or we don't try to feed the angry people. So now what they're doing is blocking my videos. So which means if I'm on the camera right now, if I go to posts on YouTube, it's blocked. Of course it comes from the surrounding area, upstairs, to your left, your right, people, passing in front of your door. And I'm sure there's other easy access. So today, um, I try to upload. This is not the first time. I try to upload a good video. I was in a good space. And it was titled "Everything Changes When You Understand the Truth." So I guess I was basically talking about myself. So um, the video never even showed. So I don't know if this is going to show, but I am telling you, letting you know that now they've become uh, more treacherous, dealing with a lot of dangerous and sick people. A lot of people who, have their minds set out of how they want your life to go. They can't relent, they can't release control. They think that my life belongs to them. They constantly want to keep me under, the microscope. My daily walk is not as it seems. Going to work, catching an Uber and the Lyft, coming off of work. It's not as easy as everyone just pulls out their phone and they order a ride. You can't. Coming here, it's not the same as well. I mean, from the time you touch the doorknob, you have a neighbor to your right. Her head is sticking out. I don't really know how they do it, but they do have access of your going and your coming. Stepping outside, the traffic is constant. It floods. If you sneak out, it's quiet. But as soon as someone notices, it becomes something else. So I guess this is the type of video that they want me to produce, so that I can tell you my daily walk. And it's becoming harder and harder each day. And I'm not going to give up. I did a nice video the other day, and it took almost 2 days to upload. I don't know why it was blocked. I deleted it. So I waited a couple of days, did one. And right now also I'm encountering the same thing. So, being under this type of attack, having to be stalked and having your privacy invaded and, to your left, to your right, it's becoming more harder. But then what it does, it increases your strength and faith, because you know that they're fighting against you. They're opposing you for a reason. And the reason is not even what you think. It's something that they see that you don't even understand, something that is greater. Do you think the enemy will involve themselves, invest their money, their time, their energy, their resources, the people involved on something that you think it's nothing? Some of you out there consider yourselves as not of great impact. But your enemy sees beyond that. Your enemy understands who you are before you do. I'm here to tell you, you're set apart. You're different. And that is the reason why God is allowing this. He's allowing for you to go through this so you know who not to become. He's allowing you to go through this so you know how to carry yourself. He's allowing you this training part of your life to better yourself, to give back to the world. And what I'm doing right here, regardless if this is uploaded or not, I will continue and figure this out. I am not a someone electrically, well, how can you say, profound or understands cameras or, computers and all that. But I'm good at remembering things, and I'll learn it. I'll get my camera back on the cycle, and I'll be able to post back on YouTube. So I'm not going to let this that I've been going through for years to get to this point right now where I am in a good place with God, where I've found, I can truly say, found who I am. This is what I am doing. I'm going to turn this poison into medicine. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to title this video if it goes through. Turning poison into medicine. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to stand and don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't allow the noise to hinder you. Don't allow your neighbors, the ones watching you, controlling you, stalking you, messing with your privacy. Don't allow it. Stand tall. Find alternate ways to become something for humanity, for your community, for yourself. And make God proud, because that's the reason why he is standing with you. Now, this video that I was going to make, eventually I will make it, but I will post this first to see, how I can maneuver and find my way through certain things. I know I'm not alone. That I know. So the lies that they try to tell me and push me into isolation and, hinder me, and, enemy get to the point where they even try to shake you up at work. They take a room for themselves inside the job. And unfortunately, it seems like I'm the only one that has a smile on my face. Everybody seems like they're a little broken and shaken up, I guess, because, maybe what they believed or what the lies they were told, and they noticed that God is still standing. God is still preventing. God is removing that weight. He's making a way for me. And I'm not easily broken. I'm more aware, more preventive when I step out. But I guess my life is one of the enemy's greatest fear. And I'm here to tell you that with that being said, it shows that I'm not all well protected, I can say. I'm protected by God, but being in the midst of humanity, being in the midst of someone that is very jealous, someone who wants to be controlled, someone who is relentless, someone who is obsessed, someone who believes that my life belongs to them, not to God. But of course, it doesn't. That's just their belief. Because if it was not for God, I would not be here. I just have to be a little bit more attentive. I have to be more preventive, and I have to be more alert, and I have to be much, much more prayerful. So, my story will give God glory. That I can tell you. And this poison, it will become my medicine. So if you are enduring that, if you are somebody that is going through or carrying a lot of burden, a lot of hindrance, a lot of, darkness coming against you. Oh, the darkness, the spiritual warfare, the witchcraft. Yeah, that comes with the territory too. You have to pray, Sometimes they try to drain you of that energy, to weigh you down. But you have to, regardless, you have to pray. That's why you have to know scriptures. If you can't pick up that Bible, it seems heavy, speak to God anyway. And that's what I'm doing. I'm convincing you to fight and let you know that you're not fighting alone. The only reason that you are still here is because God is helping you through it. God is giving you strength. You just have to hold on. And I hope that you're not isolating yourself from a community of prayer, a community of faith, a community of Jesus Christ. You have to be spiritually powerful. And don't let the enemy, the evil one, the manipulator, drain you. Believe in who Jesus is. Believe in the truth. Believe in your purpose. Believe in your faith. The enemy does not have the power that they say. Because if they did, this should be way over with. This should not be where they are investing their time, their energy, pushing people, because of the ones who are easily compromised doing certain things. I live in a place temporarily. Unfortunately, I have to tell you, even inside this place is infected. Not the person who opened their door, but the surrounding people who visit, the people who take care. Can you imagine laying down, sleeping with no makeup, and then people are taking your pictures? That's what I endure. Do you imagine opening the door before you even step out? You have elderly people who are supposed to be at peace. OMG. are involved in such things that you can't even understand. The witchcraft. It amazes me. It amazes me because I've always had the utmost respect for elderly people, but I noticed that they are so easily compromised. So I'm going to tell you that I'm competing with a lot of things, but while they're competing with my God. So I'm just going to stay still and let him fight. I'm just going to pay attention and understand that I'm not fighting alone. I'm a believer knowing that God will soon unite me in Jesus Christ with the right community, with the right help, with the right mentorship. So I'm not worried about it. I just have to be more discerned now. I know that when stepping into these Ubers and these lifts and stepping outside in this area. So I want to tell you to don't ignore what you see. I want you to understand the enemy, understand their ways, their tactics, but also hold your faith because that is what gives you strength. So even though we're gonna hold on, hopefully this video will upload. If not, we'll see. I'll figure it out and then I'll make another one again. I'll come back to this video. But before I post this other one, which speaks about us being united and not being quickly broken by the enemy. And I'm grateful that this poison is my medicine. And I hope whatever you're going through, it becomes your medicine as well. I love you with the love of Christ, and I pray to see you on the next video. Bye.